being able to go to Worlds this year is just amazing.
That letter, as soon as you win at the Nationals, that letter saying you're invited to the Worlds it's an incredible feeling. It's amazing.
100%. It feels good. I want to do the same thing I did last year again, like push myself.
To be fair, Nationals, we thought that might be the pinnacle of it, but it just got better and better over the year.
It's a lot of pressure, but then also I think we've trained long enough that we can like live up to that pressure and come back with a win.
I was like nervous and excited at the same time.
So I'd like to retain my title in the adult section and win gold.
It was nice travelling with all the gang because I mean it's just sort of like vibes.
It was good. I mean, like I liked the flight.
It was really good. A bit nervous, but the flight was not as long as America, but it was all right.
Absolute nightmare.
It didn't feel real for like the first couple hours.
Just the planes were always delayed.
Plain and simple. Me and my mum travelled to Manchester. We flew with our next door neighbours who also went to the World Championships.
Just as excited and confident and ready for what's ahead next.
A little bit nervous, maybe like getting there was like excitement, like seeing the rest of the team. When everyone starts to get there from all the different countries, you start to feel like a bit nervous.
On the way there, I missed my family.
It definitely started like the nerves kicking in because I think we sort of arrived there as a team. It was all right. We were like excited. It was a beautiful hotel. But then when you start seeing the people who you might be going against, it's sort of like
it's like sizing up and stuff and seeing who you might be fighting against.
Yeah.
It was kind of like once I was there, time to chill out, get ready, see who was in the sections, and then worry about it from there. Found it all right. I'm in the heavier section, so it's like I can eat healthy, but I don't have to stress too much about my weight section.
I was quite under my weight by quite a bit, so it was quite an easy way in.
Yeah, so I was supposed to be under 25, and I was 24 point something.
I found weigh-ins pretty easy, to be honest. Quite a breeze.
I weighed just like a pre-weigh in the morning, and I was like 0.1 over. So obviously I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was, but
it was a lot of hard work to get to the weight you had to be. So as in like proper having to diet and eat proper food to make sure you make it into that category. But on weigh-in day it was a good feeling that it was all over, no more cutting. It was probably the worst thing I've ever done. It was I lost water weight in a bath for a couple hours. It was a long process. I'm glad I weighed in. It took a while, but it was definitely one of the worst experiences ever. But the feeling of weighing in just felt amazing. That atmosphere it was just electric.
I just felt like it's wow, big team, biggest of them all.
Exquisite, like really cool. I loved it. It was like so cool. Everyone was like cheering and shouting. I felt like a celebrity. Yeah.
It was nervous because I was walking around like millions of people, and I was excited at the same time to like see all the different countries coming through.
To see like all the other competitors, and I think when we got inside it was all like started to feel really real, knowing that that's where I'd be competing for the next few days.
I'm quite excited actually, seeing everyone walk in, especially America when they're all dressed as Spider-Man. It was quite funny.
Not as extreme as he said, yeah, it was cool to see all different countries walking and stuff, and like how many other people there are in your shoes. It was crazy how many like different countries there were.
I felt really happy to represent my country, seeing like all my friends with me as well, just walking around and
everybody cheering England. It was a really good feeling.
Just happy to be there to represent England and stay along people who are new and like have never done the Worlds before and see how they were feeling.
I think that year was my strongest. Points was my strongest that year, so I was more confident on points than I was for continuous.
I knew that I wasn't particularly that wasn't my strongest suit, but at the same time the nerves, they really get to you. Like, you know, that was like the first day, so
Probably nervous. Probably nervous on that day.
It was kind of 50-50, like you feel confident in yourself to do well, like you visualise yourself there, winning goal, winning everything.
So I didn't do anything. I got straight in the finals because there was one person in my category.
I think I had America first and I'd fought her last year, so I was like, I know I can beat her, and it's one of those where if I get my mind to it, I can do it.
It was just a whole nother level. Like the people are like, even like fighters from England I'd never fought before, and it was sort of like, it was quite nice to fight new people, and I think that's one of the best parts of the world.
100%.
I think mine was Scotland.
So I had a bye in my first round, and then I fought against Guatemala.
I fought English, Scottish, and then I got knocked out by an American. Not like actually knocked out, but
But I first came up against Canada, and then I won that fight, and then I came up against Ireland, and I lost in overtime. But it was against the actual world champion in the end of the whole category.
I had to fight off against an English lad who I've previously fought in continuous, but it was a close match, but he deserved the win on that one.
The person I lost out to was obviously last year. I think she came second, but this year she came first in the points section. So it's one of those, it's like, she's actually really good. And it's like, it was close, but it just didn't go my way.
I think it was just like, because I lost my first fight, I was kind of just a bit angry, and I wasn't expecting to do as good in points as I was in continuous, because I know that I'm better at continuous, but losing that first fight in points, that's when I thought of myself, like, this is what all your training's gone to, and if you lose now, that's it.
I wasn't happy with the result, but I was feeling a bit more like I need to give my all now for continuous.
It put a bit of confidence in me, knowing how the surroundings feel, how loud everyone will be, and just focus yourself on that one person and that one person only.
I wasn't upset. I was a little bit nervous, but I was ready.
Still really nervous, but I was just going to give it my all. It was just the same as the morning before, you're just getting in the zone.
I put headphones in, listen to music, block everyone out, especially my mum. Sorry, mum.
I won my first con fight against Scotland. I lost in the semi-final against England, but it was very, very close.
I won my first fight, which was against a Scottish lad, and then I got beat by an English fighter, and it was amazing. I fought the person who knocked me out all year, and I think it just brought that extra sort of heat.
So I bet America in the semi-finals, got into the finals with Kimberly, who's from England.
For me, this was a very good day for me. I had to fight off, unfortunately, against one of our club members. I lost my first round again against someone from Team England as well. Then I fought Guatemala in the next round, which I won, and then I won my semi-final against England.
So there was no one in my category, so I went up a category to 30 kilograms, and I went against someone from England, one of my friends. It was tough because they're a bigger weight than me.
I fought 2 English people and I fought 2 Irish people. I won all my fights. They were all good standard, but it was just, I think, I don't know, I just felt like all the aura was on me.
I did well, but I lost against someone from England, but I was still proud.
I was expecting to do well in it, but I didn't I didn't think I would do that well, but just as soon as I knew I was in the final, it was like a big weight had been lifted off me.
This is what you have been working for. All these mornings, okay, these early morning trainings, these squad sessions, the sacrifice, it all comes down to this.
You can't think you've already won, the job isn't finished, but I don't want to get too cocky. I need to go in there and I need to listen to my coach.
Very, very nervous. I woke up that morning and it felt different to the other 2 days a lot.
Finally step onto the mats, the nerves, like they get to you.
This one was definitely the most nervous I've ever been at the Worlds. It kind of felt sick on the morning. My mum was like more nervous than me.
I am Lucas Liddell.
My name is Amelia Izzet.
I'm Tilly Bancroft.
And I am the world
world
champion.
To be fair, the whole fight was a bit of a blur. I think the adrenaline was that high. All I remember was kicking him in the face and then my arm being lifted up right at the end.
I was proud of myself. Everyone from my family was proud. Like, we called everyone and said that I'm a world champion, and I was really proud.
Crazy, like, especially when it's like such a big cost and like so much of your time and how much I put into winning, and like all the time I spend thinking about it, all the training sessions I show up to, all the extra effort. It definitely felt like it was complete. I've done it. Like, I just, honestly, I was so happy with myself. I got back to my hotel, called all my family, told them about it. It was one of the best feelings I've ever felt.
I fought pretty well, but I unfortunately lost, but it was a deserved win for Lucas. He did very well, and I mean, I couldn't have lost it to anyone better, to be fair. It's seeing two of my friends just fight in the finals was really tough. I didn't pick sides or anything, kind of chanting for both, but I was really proud for the outcome of both of them, and yeah, it was a tough thing to watch.
I feel like I've done amazing. Medaling at Worlds and being able to go to Worlds this year is just amazing.
Yeah, it felt sensational, really. It was just happiness all in one, really.
I think I'm finishing this year on a high.
I think I would have liked to do a lot better, but I gave my all into it. I really tried, but not everything comes as you want, I guess.
In 2022, I won in the final, and I think seeing that is sort of like, for Lucas, is sort of like, yeah, I'm doing now, like, but now, I mean, seeing him in the final, it was sort of like, I want him to win like so bad. Like, we've gone through the whole journey together, and I think seeing him win is sort of like, it feels like I'm winning at the same time.
Yeah, I'm proud of myself for doing it. I think being the lightest was a tough thing to do, but I think I just had to keep a strong mindset and keep on doing it.
Yeah, we're very proud of each other. It's our first year fighting, so we were, to be fair, nationals, we thought that might be the pinnacle of it, but it just got better and better over the year, really.